Well, he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC. The former interim champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, back on the proving ground here tonight.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen. And you couple that with that college wrestling background. Every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as well.
Watch that low single.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet Earth. Tony Ferguson. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, it took him just over a year on the UFC roster to realize a piece of this UFC middleweight championship. He is the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, a guy you tried to bring in to emulate John Jones back in the day.
Absolutely. You knew right away when you watch Israel fight that he has an ability to fight in so many different ways. If he's coming to play a part, he's going to play that part better than anyone else you can find.
Yeah.
It's because of the adaptability. It's his ability to change the way that he's fighting based on his opponent. In the Derek Brunson fight, he did a lot of kneeing because he knew Brunson was going to wrestle him. But in the fight against Kelvin Gastelum was a lot of punches and kicks because the wrestling threat was not so great. You gotta have that if you hope to compete and stay atop your division for a long time.
The last style bender, Israel Adesanya, has graced the octagon. We are set to go for our main event of the evening. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, he came into the UFC as one of the hottest prospects the Octagon had seen in years, and Israel Adesanya has done nothing to diminish that hype. Stuffed 12 takedowns in his UFC debut, and the expectation is that most opponents are going to try to ground the last style bender. Let's see if he can keep this fight up right here tonight. Whew. Israel Adesanya, I don't even know what that was, but it certainly looked pretty, DC. This man brings so many different things to the table as a striker, and I would think would be a very difficult guy for his fellow middleweight contenders to prepare for. All right, so Ferguson going with the lead elbow there and landing it.
Yeah, he's so diverse in his attack. Tony Ferguson can do just about anything. And a lot of times, Tony Ferguson will batter his opponents with elbows. He's so creative that he uses those as punches, and it's showing tonight.
Kick lands. Oh, straight punch. Just over 3 minutes to go. Nicely done as he lands a kick to the leg.
Nice shot there by the champ. It won't take many of those.
Just out of range with that kick attempt.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, really good with the kick to the body. Just hard to know what's coming from Tony Ferguson. Hard to know which leg he's going to lead with. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Adesanya. Oh, flush knee to the body.
He's hurting bad here.
Oh, huge left. Strong hook lands. Well, champ, I don't think
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh! 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 Oh, man, he's hurt.
back to his feet.
Oh, nice kick.
What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land a straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Perfect execution on that team.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Ooh, what a punch.
El Cuckoo is over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when he thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Hands high, hands high.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Ferguson's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. So as we call on the numbers here, 47 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Well, the accuracy rate not too bad either, 43% on the connections thus far against Tony Ferguson. So the blood really starting to flow every time.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Big right hand there.
Oh,
Big knee there. Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Looked like it did stall a little bit. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long? Doing a really nice job switching up the speed and the tempo of these kicks. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find the punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. That shot blocked by Ferguson. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, his leg is clearly compromised here, really starting to limp a little bit, and perhaps this affects his strategy as the fight continues.
Yeah, you know, these guys are so tough that when you are able to visually see someone react to the damage, react to the pain, it tells you how hard or how much effect the strikes have taken on them. Right now, we are seeing him limping because he's been kicked so much.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Diving punch to the head. Big shots landed by him now. And now he's got the back. Ferguson's got the full mount. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across, and he gets to the cross.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot.
Yeah, he hurt him real bad. He's still hurt.
Oh, he lands a big left hand. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Just remarkable how Ferguson's chin holds up with all of these big shots. Missed with that attempt. Just misses with a left hook there. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Adesanya. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how. Oh, big right! Back to his feet. To the head. Oh, heavy shots raining down. El Cucuy's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
Oh, no, it's possible.
It's working. It's going to stop.
Oh, my goodness, a power bomb.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship round. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut. Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Oh, big shots raining down.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Hammer fist here by Adesanya. Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work trying to...
Ferguson's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. This is some exhausting work, man. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
On to the mouth.
Big ground and pound.
Nice positional control here. Ferguson's got his back yet again.
Nice transition. He's got him flat on his back. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Hey, elbow, elbow.
Ferguson's right back to the full mount here.
He's got to be careful here.
Keep working and give me those elbows.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
You need to fight back.
Take your time.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Adesanya's in half guard now. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you. You can Darce choke attempt here. That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Hook to the head there by Adesanya.
He's got to be careful here. Getting the mount here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
All right, take your time, relax. Breathe.
Like that.
And relax.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Ferguson's in half guard. Good, solid strike on the ground. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Like that.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
El Cucuy's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired and that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
Sidekick now. Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. But as you watch, he's trying, but we don't know what type of dialogue is going on within himself right now in regards to him believing or not having. Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Gets back to his feet. .30 seconds now to go in the fight. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
Keep your hands up, man.
Oh, big left hook there. El Cucuy's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. And there it is!
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so as they say, another highlight for the appreciable reel of the middleweight champ, Israel Adesanya, your winner tonight by knockout.
Adesanya is such a powerful guy and such a big guy that when he lands, he can shut your lights out.